Hey, today we're going to talk a little bit about translations, meaning you're going to be given some type of word problems and you get to translate the words into math symbols. Okay, these really aren't that bad, you just have to know what each of the different words mean and what different words are synonymous with different math symbols. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is about expressions. Okay? If you were to be in an English class, an expression would be something like a fragment or part of a sentence. You don't have the whole sentence, it's just part of it. Okay? So if an expression would be, in math, a phrase that's not a complete sentence, it's only just bits and pieces. Okay? So you could have things like 2x or x. Okay? You don't have the whole expression, you just have part of it. Okay, what an equation is two expressions connected by an equal sign. Okay, so you have two expressions, so let's say you have 3x minus 1 on one side. Well, you could set that equal to another expression, x, over here. Okay, so it's just two expressions connected by an equal sign. Okay, the last is an inequality. And an inequality is two expressions connected by an inequality sign. So it would look something like 3x is less than 2. Okay, so inequality signs are guys that look like this. Okay, so you just have two expressions connected by one of those guys. Alright. Okay, make sure you write this down. These words are going to be important. Okay, what I'm going to tell you are words that are synonyms of all these different things. So there's words that mean addition or subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so we're going to write down the words that mean addition. Okay, so the first would be the word increased. Or you could have the word plus, or together, or some, more than, or combined. Okay, I apologize for my bad handwriting, but all of these different words are different words that mean addition. Okay, so make sure you know that all those words mean addition. Okay, now we're going to move to subtraction. Okay, these are all different words that mean subtraction. You could have the word decreased, or minus, fewer, less than, and difference. Okay, so now we got addition, we got subtraction. Oops, for some reason the video cut off a little bit, so if you didn't catch this, multiplication is each times multiplied product every of and per. And division, we have divided by, quotient, and out of. Okay, so if you want to pause the screen and make sure you have all of these different words written down, that would be great. Just make sure you know which words go with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so we're going to go through some examples. We're going to practice how to convert these guys. Okay, but first I have a joke. Hey, what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs who got sick on the roller coaster? Think about it. Think about it. Ralph. Very good. Alright, the last thing you need to know are what represents the variable or the unknown. Okay, so if you see words like a number or what or given number, you know that it's talking about the variable or x. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at some practice ones. Alright, we're going to convert each one of these. Okay, so it says the quotient, remember quotient meaning division, of a number. Remember, of a number means a variable, so x and 9. Okay, so we have the quotient of a number and 9. So you have quotient of a number and 9. So you have the quotient divided by your 9. Okay, so the second one we have 17 minus a number. Remember x being your number, so you would have 17 minus a number. Okay, third one, we're just going to kind of plow through these. Okay, this time you have 1/3 of meaning multiply a number. Here, let's change that to multiply of a number. Okay, so we have 1/3 multiplied by your variable. Okay, so what I want you to do now, I want you to try these three guys by yourself. Okay, so take a second, try to remember your words and what they mean, and do 3 of those on your own. Okay, let's try a few more together. Okay, we have 19 more than a number. Okay, so we know that we have 19. More than means add, and a number just means your variable. Okay, so you would have x plus 19. Okay, so you're just transferring these. These aren't too bad as long as you know what the vocabulary means. Okay, then we have a number. Remember, you could have a variable, so let's just say it's going to be n this time. It could be x, but you could have it be whatever you want. Multiplied by, so we have multiplied by 7. Okay. So you could write this one n times 7, or the more simplified version would be 7n. Okay. Let's do one more, and I'll have you guys do 2 by yourself. So we have a number, meaning a variable, increased by 2. So increased means add, and 2 just means 2, so you have x plus 2. Okay, now you guys, I'm going to let you guys do these 2 on your lonesome. Okay, let's try a couple that are a little bit more tricky. Okay, so we have 23 less x. Okay, remember less means subtraction. So this means subtraction. So we have 23 less x. Okay, this time we have 23 less than. Okay, it's a little bit different. So it's saying that 23 is less than x, so we need to put x in front and then put 23. Okay, so it's saying that x is bigger, so x needs to be in front. So x is 23 bigger than your other number. Okay, so we're just going to keep practicing these. Don't worry if you don't quite grasp it yet. Alright, let's try some word problems. Okay, it says, Anne sleeps 8 hours per night. Write an expression for the number of hours Anne sleeps in a night. Okay, it says Anne sleeps 8 hours per night, and that's what we need to change to an expression. So this right here. Okay, so she sleeps 8 hours. And what does the word per stand for? Okay, per, remember it means multiply. Okay, so we have multiply. That's really bad. She sleeps 8 hours per night, or 8 in. Okay, so that would represent the amount of hours Anne sleeps per night. Okay, the next one. Miriam is 5 centimeters taller than her sister, who is m centimeters tall. Okay, so if Miriam is, her sister is m centimeters tall, and Miriam is 5 centimeters taller, we want to find an expression that represents how much taller Miriam is than her sister. So we should say Miriam is m, and we add 5, and that would represent how much taller Miriam is than her sister. Okay, the last one. Sam is 2 years younger than Sue, who is y years old. Write an expression for Sam's age. Okay, so if we have y years old, we know that Sam is 2 years younger than Sue. So if you put y minus 2, this represents Sam's age. Okay, so if y is Sue, and you subtract 2, you're going to get Sam's age. Okay? We'll practice more with these type of problems tomorrow in class, so don't worry if you don't quite understand them yet. I just want to make sure that you have these notes done, and the most important thing is that you know all the different words and if they're multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction. So I've moved kind of fast through this video, so if you want to go back and watch again, you can. Bye-bye.